I just got back from the WSNA rally over at Tacoma General. WSNA is the Washington State Nurses Association. And Tacoma General is doing what it does at the end of every contract. They're trying to strip these nurses of the pay and time they need to do a good job. In particular, this is where the nurses from the NICU. And I used to be a chaplain in New York at a big trauma center where the NICU was one of my units. And I got to say, when you hear these nurses talk about with the most fragile of babies, they have to have one-on-one care, I hope you'll believe them. I don't know what it's like to do this nursing work, but I've been close. And I can tell you, it's very difficult. It's really difficult. I once ended up baptizing stillborn triplets, and I don't say that for any kind of sympathy. I just want you to know, this was decades ago. And those babies have been with me ever since. I don't know how these nurses do this kind of work. And it's just not monitoring. It's not just looking at some kind of computer with vital signs flashing by. It's caring for these babies and their families. I had a friend who had a preemie baby, and she lived hundreds of miles from the hospital. So I used to go in and stick my hands through those gloves in the side of the incubation box and touch the baby, just touch the baby, stroke the baby. That's what these nurses do too. These babies have to be touched. It's not some random 9-to-5 job. This is important work, and it's saintly work, and the folks that do this kind of stuff are angels. So I hope that we'll all stand with them and help them get the contract they deserve and defend them into the future. Thank you.
So where do you all work?
Marybridge, NICU.
Okay, and you're out here for a union rally. What union is that?
WSNA.
Okay.
We're due for a new contract.
And you all, some of you work in the NICU?
We all work in the NICU. Except my daughter.
Okay. What does NICU mean?
Natal Intensive Care Unit. We take care of the smallest and tiniest of babies.
Babies born with issues, but especially preemies?
Prematurity, any kind of medical issues, they come to us.
And they can be pretty fragile, I remember. I used to be a chaplain.
Yes, very fragile, very tiny.
Okay. What kind of things do you need out of this contract to be able to do what you do?
Safe staffing, that's really what we want. They're trying to potentially have us take more patients so that we can't give them all the detailed care that they need and watch all their signs and symptoms and catch it at first notice.
Is there any kind of number of people that you're sometimes expected to, or babies that a number that you're expected to take care of? Right
now, it's 1-to-1 up to 1-to-3. The 3 babies is the most stable, usually getting ready to go home babies. 2 is a normal assignment, and then 1-to-1 is when they're super sick and need all the attention.
Okay. Do you know what they want to take it up to?
Up to 4 is what I've heard.
Ah, okay. Well, for people who don't know, I was a chaplain in a NICU unit for a long time and spent a lot of time with babies who needed complete around-the-clock care. Those nurses had no time to go off and do something else. Is that how it is for you?
Yeah, we're pretty busy. I feel like all the time, yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what, I was the chaplain, but we were more like a 911 call. It was the nurses were the actual chaplains for those folks.
Yeah.
I don't know if they still do it, but we used to take, when babies died, we shot pictures of them with their families, like a little family photo.
Yeah.
That kind of stuff still happen?
Yeah, I think it's called, is it As I Lay Me Down to Sleep? Isn't that who it is that we still use? I think professional photographers come in and offer them for families.
I see, okay. Well, I got to say, there's no way I could have done that back in the day without the relationships that the nurses built with those families. They didn't know me from Adam.
And that is the goal. We want to give our patients the best care to their families as well. Not just the babies.
Well, God bless you for the work you do.